Are we live? We're live.
I think so.
Hey!
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to the first episode of Cast Strength Live of 2019. After a bunch of technical issues, of which we are always going to be professional about and not apologize about, we're back, and we're thanking everyone for sticking around through all of that. We are missing Brad, but we do have Josh.
Hooray!
All
yeah,
right.
I've heard you should never apologize because it makes you appear weak.
Yeah, 100%. I heard that too. So
you can never show weakness.
Yeah. So cool. We're here. We had a lot planned for tonight. I think a couple of things are probably gonna fall by the wayside, unfortunately. But we're gonna double back probably. I hope, and maybe do some of those things on a later show. So, but we're still gonna do the hot sauces, right?
Yeah. Apparently the camera's not switching. I don't know if you have it locked over there or whatever.
Oh, probably I do.
Yeah.
But the people want more me.
Well, that's probably true. I mean, who wouldn't want more of your handsome face and amazing t-shirts?
I want to like what were the Bob Barker girls just like ooh ah.
Terry says that Hot Ones is going to sue us. Neither of us are using chicken wings, so I don't think we're completely stealing the Hot Ones for it. It's just inspired by.
Inspired by. Okay, so I don't know. Let's just wing this. What is your method of hot sauce? Your hot sauce vessel.
My hot sauce delivery device.
Yes.
That would be. I just cut up some like little bits of sourdough bread that I got at the store.
Nice.
At the same time of like, so I bought like 11 bottles of hot sauce at the store.
way to go way overboard.
Yeah, I mean, I just grabbed it. I tried to grab almost everything is from Texas, and quite a bit of it is from Austin, actually. But I kind of chose my 6 favorites upon smelling them. I haven't tasted any of them, but you can just imagine me going to the checkout at the grocery store with just a giant armful of hot sauce.
Jesus. I just picture this old grandmother cashier, just this little tiny lady, and then you just like walk up with just a basket of hot sauce.
No, see, it was a younger girl actually, and she just kind of looked at me like, I don't know what the hell you're doing with all this, but you're clearly just a total asshole.
Oh boy.
So we got the Mash and Drums in here. What's going on?
Let's see who's in the chat. Mash and Drums, Sipper Social Club. Jeremy's here.
Whiskey the 6.
Oh, Rob's here. Cool. Jeffrey Patron.
Yeah, man, we got a full house that followed us from link 1 to link 2.
Yeah, thanks guys. Also Mr. Jeremy Sims, all the way from I don't remember where in Australia you're from, but all the Aussies are from just the same place, aren't they? Just one big happy island, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't been there. Gretchen's been to Australia actually.
Oh, that's cool.
A long time ago. It has some family there, but.
Yes, Keith Corbett is raising club soda. It is dry week, and that's why we're not drinking whiskey tonight, guys. We're participating in the Whiskey Tribe dry week. It's not a mandatory thing, but at least the 3 of us and a couple other people we know do see a lot of benefits from going dry for a week, whether it's just purely from a palate standpoint to cleanse your palate and then approach whiskey differently. A health aspect, just kind of make sure everything's sort of in check and you're not running into any unforeseen issues. But it's a nice little break from some of the more intensive drinking days out of pure enjoyment, of course. But just
yeah. I think it's a good thing, and I participate in it. Each time so far. I mean, you may as well. We all do a bunch of whiskey things. Good to give yourself a break once in a while, if for nothing else.
Yeah.
Reset the palate, like you said. Like you see a lot of people online talking about like I'm going to take a stand. I'm not going to do this. You can't push me around. Like the tribe police are not going to come and get you if you don't participate. I promise.
Yeah, it's not a mandatory thing, but so you don't have to participate. But we see a couple of benefits a little differently, but everyone's a bit different. So
yeah, do you ever get to that point where like you almost can't taste the peat in peaty whiskey anymore because you've been having it too often?
yeah, it was when we did the first dry week, and it was so hard for me because I had just been like a couple of months into just going hardcore into whiskey, and it was all the peaty stuff. So Ardbegs, all the Islas essentially.
Right.
And I grew to love it so much that it was like hard the first week going completely dry. And then when I came back to it, all the Islas were just like punches in the face. Like, oh, this is the peat.
That intensity comes back and stuff. Like, I remember that so clearly from the first time of trying things like Lafroig and years and years ago, right? And it never seems as intense anymore until you take that break and come back to it.
Who else joined us? Nathan Robinson's in. Terry Dolan from Ireland is in.
Terry, yeah, that's true. We were just maybe that's why Brad didn't want to come on today because he was already on Hot Ones. Oh wait, that was Weird Al. That's right.
That's right. Weird Al, aka Brad Leclerc. AKA Brad Leclerc, AKA the demigod, AKA demi-host. He was on the Hot Ones already.
So many nicknames.
So you're gonna be using little bread,
yeah,
and to deliver hot sauce. I went fancy and prepared little bacon strips.
That is a superior chili sauce delivery device, I think, to mine.
If I'm gonna agonize in pain on YouTube, I might as well have some sort of bacony, porky goodness to ingest at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, you have a plate of bacon in front of you. You're in pretty good shape, I think. Just nut up and use a spoon. Sure.
Who did that? Rachel Ray did that on one of the Hot Ones episodes. She just like took a spoon and was just spooning hot sauce right into her mouth.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of those food TV guys, like Alton Brown's been on there too, and they're just they got no problem with it. But I don't know about you. I like hot sauce a lot, and I can tolerate usually kind of a medium. Like habanero is generally about as hot as I like to get. I like to still have a lot of flavor to it and not have it just taste like burning.
Yeah, I like habanero a lot. Yeah. I have one habanero one, I believe. I don't remember what was in this because I got this one gifted. But do we want to run through the hot sauces that we have?
Sure. Yeah.
You go ahead.
So I tried to arrange these in order of like more mild to the most spicy.
Yeah.
But out of the 6 I have here, 4 are from the same company that I just really like their sauce, and they're from Austin, so that's kind of cool. It's called Yellowbird. So this is the Yellowbird jalapeno, and then I've got their blue agave sriracha.
These are hipster flavors, eh?
Not all of them. That's really the most hipster. They are kind of a hipster company in that most of their sauces only have a handful of ingredients. It's stuff like this has jalapenos, carrots, vinegar, onion, garlic, sugar, salt, and lime. That's it, right? There's no like odd stabilizers or whatever in there. So it's kind of like this healthy spin to their hot sauce, I guess. But whatever, it tastes good. It's good stuff. So moving up, I've got the habanero. And then for the latter half, I start to get kind of a combination of curiosity and terror. So I'm stepping up to this one. I've never had this company before, Bravado Spice Company. This is a ghost pepper and blueberry sauce. That'd be interesting. And these guys are out of Houston. And then also Again, the ghost chili, ghost pepper sauce from Yellowbird. And then the only one here that's not actually made in Texas, is made in North Carolina, was what I anticipate to be pretty damn spicy, is this Elijah's Extreme Reaper sauce.
I love how it has the Reaper on it too.
Right, it's got the Reaper, the big like red X. So this is a blend of black cherries, cranberries, and Carolina Reaper peppers with a splash of Kentucky bourbon. So when it had a teeny bit of bourbon in there, I had to give this one a shot.
Mm.
Even though it is dry week, but
yeah, I was gonna say, does that count as cheating?
Yeah, I'll. You know what?
We'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Yeah,
because you're gonna be in pain tomorrow. So
yeah, exactly. I will try to not leak too many fluids out of my face before this is all done.
Yeah, I'm already afraid. I said before we went live, I had to put on shorts because I was already sweating.
Right, just in anticipation. So what are your sauces?
So to go along with the shirt, I do have a Sriracha.
Nice.
Your basic Sriracha,
classic
chili sauce. Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wings thing that was just in my fridge, and I was like, oh, I don't remember when I bought this, but whatever. This voodoo chili, best name ever, Porcus Infernum.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I can't remember who got me this, but I'm pretty sure it was one of my cousins, and I haven't opened it up yet, so I'm really intrigued by that one.
That sounds like a Harry Potter spell or something like that.
It does. It really does. And the last two are actually ones that I bought from the Heatonist, where the hot sauce ones, the hot sauces are bought from.
Yeah, the website.
I have the Queen Majesty Scotch Bonnet and Ginger hot sauce.
Oh, I've actually had that one before.
Yeah,
that one's good.
This is really good. And the hot ones Last Dab.
Oh, cool! I've been wanting to try that one. Have you opened that yet, or is that new?
Oh yeah, I've gone through about a third of it already.
Yeah.
It's it's hot. And then this one here, out of a container, my friend James, not Las Vegas James, Ontario James, he makes hot sauces. So he brought me one last time we had like a whiskey thing, and he's like, try it, and it's really good. So I'm gonna probably insert that somewhere, maybe between the Queen Majesty and the hot ones, just because it is actually pretty fucking hot.
Okay, cool. You shut your face, Terry Dolan. I am not eating ketchup. I am well known. I'm a notorious ketchup hater. Just for anybody that didn't know, it's the world's worst condiment. Hate on me all you want.
I had to restart my chat really quickly because it froze, and I was missing what people were saying. Yeah, I missed a lot. Sorry, guys, if anyone kind of mentioned me. Why would you? Also, I forgot to mention, because I saw someone had mentioned ghost peppers. I happened upon these ghost pepper chips.
Yeah.
Apparently they're not as hot as like the one chip challenge that the company was doing.
Oh, that thing was insane. Like, it was a single chip in a little container.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that at some point as well, and just for people. Also, I have water, chocolate milk, and ginger ale on standby, and a tub of ranch and vegetables to cool me down if things do get a little bit insane. Yeah.
So what do you think about the hot sauce remedies, if you will, right? I've long subscribed to the fact when it gets too damn spicy and you drink water, it puts it out for a second or two, but then it actually makes it worse.
Honestly, the hottest thing I've ever had was at Buffalo Wild Wings, their blazing challenge that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 wings and I went pale. And I was like, my buddy brought me outside, and I was like on the porch, just like all pale, just like shivering, just nothing helps me.
Right.
So I may find something that helps me tonight, but because now I'm focused on if it gets out of hand, I have something and I'll be able to immediately be like, oh, this is a lot better than everything else that I've ever tried. So, this is for science.
For science, of course. Yeah. Patrick's saying that liquor is actually the best answer, which unfortunately we don't have the luxury of combining whiskey.
So just a quick update from Brad, because both of us know that Brad is the actual star of the show. He gets the most attention,
clearly,
and everyone's here for him, really. He is on hold still, not a great sign for the night, and he was actually really excited about tonight too.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Okay, so do we want to go back and forth and just kind of do that, or do you want to take?
I think we maybe go like sauce 1 and try it at the same time, talk about it, and then. Do we
still want to like ask questions and junk?
Oh sure, yeah, absolutely. But that's part of the deal with the hot ones thing, is that like the questions have to come while you're suffering a little.
Yeah, so I think for the first 2, we'll skip the questions, and then as they get hotter and more unbearable, we'll go to the questions. And
there you go.
Yeah, okay, so let's do that.
Okay.
Oh God, the Sriracha! Oh God!
Did it explode all over your Sriracha shirt?
It exploded everywhere.
Oh no! Oh, Vito. Well, while you're sorting out whatever the hell's going on over there,
I made it a bit too excited, I guess.
Yeah. You shouldn't have been playing with the Sriracha so much before you started the stream.
Oh God!
Didn't know it was just gonna erupt all over you.
Oh God, it's everywhere.
Okay. Well, while you're cleaning yourself up.
Professional.
So just so everybody can see, I'm not like cheating or anything here. I'm going to do a fair amount of the sauce here on the bread. And this is the only one I've actually had before. It was the jalapeno condiment. Not horribly spicy, but it's got a little bit of heat to it, and some nice sweetness, like from the carrots and whatnot that's in there. It's along the lines, I'd say, of your kind of Frank's hot sauce level heat, which is just a touch, right?
All right. All right. So yeah. So I will choose this small piece for the Sriracha, and people can see a fair dollop of,
on your bacon.
My bacon boat.
Actually, Sriracha bacon sounds pretty amazing.
Well, you know what? The science.
Right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. I already had mine.
Oh, man. Jesus.
By the end of this stream, Vito's just going to be like curled up in a ball, sweating and covered in hot sauce.
That actually wasn't that bad.
Flavor-wise or heat-wise?
No, flavor-wise. It worked so well together. But I do need to go to the water right away.
Yeah, more of just a palate cleanser or anything right now. Yeah, that's it's really good. What I really like about this sauce is that so often sauces that are around this kind of level of heat and whatnot are somewhat overly vinegary to me. You know what I mean? If you something like a Tabasco or a Crystal or something like that, stuff that uses jalapeno or even cayenne, it's often like a really vinegary sauce, and this kind of dials back on the vinegar and has a little more sort of like vegetable kind of flavor to it in a way, with carrots being the second ingredient. So I really like how that sauce tastes. So on to number 2. Number 2 is my Sriracha, but mine's all hipster with being blue agave.
Mm.
So this one I have never had before. Sniper Mac Tabasco is kind of nasty. I actually grew up for several years of my childhood in New Orleans. So when I was a little kid, I thought Tabasco was the be-all, end-all of all hot sauces. But clearly that is That is a very wrong thing to believe. All right, so there goes my little dollop of the Sriracha. What's your next one here?
The Frank's Red Hot, and it's really watery. So I don't know how this is actually gonna work. I did not think this through.
Do you have a little plate? I mean, just like put it on the plate first.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do over here.
Yeah,
like do a schmear.
Yeah, Don Snowman's in the chat. It's exactly what I was talking about. Too much vinegar in the Tabasco. It just it's too astringent or something because of that.
All right, I'm gonna so that people see it, because you're not gonna be able to see. There is the schmear. There we go.
There you go. Just rub that meat all up in there.
Oh, you know me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's not hot at all. The Sriracha was hotter than that one.
Yeah, this is it's got some heat to it. It's about the same as the jalapeno, but it has definitely a different flavor. I think this is like the chilies in here are red jalapenos. Okay.
The Frank's Buffalo with the bacon works so good. It's so tasty.
Buffalo bacon.
Yeah.
You know, for several years, some friends of mine and I used to make our own wings as sort of a usually Wednesday night ritual.
Okay.
And it was sort of an after work get together, drink a bunch of beers, and we would fry wings and smoke wings and grill wings and make a variety of sauces all on the stove. Anything from buffalo sauce, dry rubs, whatever we could come up with. And we called ourselves the Midnight Wing Society.
Oh boy.
I saw Howard Kim ask, do you make your own hot sauce? Now, see, that's the thing. Brad mentioned earlier to us that he was making his own hot sauce years ago, but hasn't done it in a long time.
He's going to start making them because I told him he needs to start making it. So
nice.
So we're going to have some demigod hot sauces soon.
I feel like you could market that. That could be a product.
It's already trademarked, guys. It's already done. So don't even try to steal that from me.
Cast strength demigod sauce.
Ooh. Canadian whiskey finished.
I've never made my own hot sauce. I've made my own salsas and things like that for sure, but never made like a condiment style hot sauce myself. I'd like to give it a try. I mean, I guess it's probably not too terribly different from making like a marinade out of dried chilies, stuff like that.
Right.
Going for more heat.
I tried making my own hot sauce last summer, 2 summers ago. Actually, I think I might. No, I don't have any more. No, and it would be bad by now. It came out pretty good. I used habaneros, chilies, and I think that's it. But yeah, it came out really good, but super watery.
There's a sauce that's I don't know if it's specific to Austin. There's a chain called Taco Deli that has a handful of locations around Austin and then a few other cities now, but they make a sauce that's literally just pureed. Like they grill jalapenos and then puree the jalapenos into this like green paste and call it doña sauce. And that's the most amazing thing on tacos. So I should just make myself up a bunch of doña sauce.
Jeremy Sims says maple syrup and chili sauce. Maple syrup and chili cause, but then he corrects it sauce well as a hot sauce on pork and bacon. Well, maple syrup's great, first of all, and I can absolutely see that. You know what I like with pork?
What's that?
Now that it just kind of dawned on me, I like pork and apples.
Well, yeah, of course, that's a classic combo.
Yeah, just I stumbled upon that combination a couple of years ago, and it's just like every time I think about pork now, like pork chops and stuff like that, I want to make more pork and just make my own like apple chutney or glaze to just like pair with it.
Yeah, usually when I do any sort of like smoking a pork shoulder or ribs or something like that, I'll often use apple wood first of all, and then you whether I'm doing like a glaze sauce at the end, or sometimes I'll do like a spritz of half apple cider vinegar and half apple juice. That's a classic combo, man. Pork and apples.
All right, number 3.
Number 3 for me, taking it up just one more notch from where we were before. Same yellowbird sauce, but in the habanero flavor. So this should get. You know what I like about habaneros though?
What?
Is they have. It's kind of like a sunny heat to it. It's like got this kind of tropical fruity flavor, and it's like really hot, but it goes away quickly. It doesn't linger and just like keep burning and burning and burning. So it's like when you have a whiskey that, you know, has an initial spike of flavor, but then a fairly short finish. I kind of like that in a hot sauce, where I get that punch, but it doesn't just keep, you know, assaulting my palate.
I'm sorry, I just read something on the Porcus Infernum bottle.
Okay.
Oh my god! Disclaimer: not for use as a personal lubricant.
So is that one of those things like they had to put that on the bottle because somebody did it?
Someone must have done it and tried to sue them, and now they're just like, no, we're gonna tell people don't use this as a lubricant. Oh god damn it, people!
How
many times a day do I say we need to thin the herd just a little bit?
I mean, let's set the spiciness aside for a second. How slippery is that stuff? I mean,
it's actually really watery, this one.
Right, like it's so okay.
Oh my god! All right, let me smear this up.
So where are we at? We got lots of apple and pork, pan-fried apples with pork chops Ross Fudd makes. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Oh yeah, that's good advice. John in the chat, he's the guy that's local to Austin as well. Says don't use it as eye drops either. Yeah. It would not be suggested.
All right, cheers.
Oh, you're all prepared this time. I am not.
Holy jeez. See, I'm waiting for you. Because I'm a friend.
Aw.
What else is saying? Jeremy Sims says, surely that's a mistake. One only makes once. You know what, Jeremy? I'd say for 9.5 people out of 10, there's that half person. And I'm not talking about little people. Half person that will do it twice.
I'm not talking about little people, he says. Oh yeah. Terry's been on some dates lately. He said he had that issue last week.
God damn it, Terry!
That's unfortunate, man.
Did you down it already?
I'm sorry to hear that. No, I got it right here. Oh, okay. So there's my habanero on the top there.
I got the Porcus Infernum that is recommended not to use as a personal lubricant. I mean, it's okay. I guess it's a bit pork flavored.
Really?
So there's a lot of pork in my mouth right now. A lot of like that pork flavor, that porky.
That wouldn't be coming from the bacon that you're putting all this hot sauce on.
It's more. It's more.
Oh wow! Tiny dab of cinnamon oil on my down below once. John says, that sounds. I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. Yeah, mine has a good flavor. What's in here besides carrots, onions, habaneros, tangerine juice. Okay, now this is hipster as fuck.
Hey, Wade's in the chat.
Hey, Wade.
Actually, you know what? We shouldn't have even put a spotlight on him because now he's gonna go away.
Aw.
He's gonna scurry around off to Balcones. hang out with the mice.
He is the Balcones mouse catcher.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the heat on that one it stepped up a little bit for sure. It's still not intolerable in the least.
Yeah, I almost touched my eye.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Let's just go through. I'm honestly kind of disappointed so far that I'm reacting so poorly. Not poorly. Well, I want to be in pain for the people.
Yeah, I felt like I knew that the front half of my hot sauce picks here were going to be pretty tolerable because I just now had the habanero, and I feel like the latter half is just going to kick my ass. So
there we go. That's way too big of a dab.
So I have two here. These next two are ghost chilies. One's still that same Yellowbird deal, and the other one's ghost pepper blueberry. Which one do you think?
Blueberry.
Blueberry first?
Yeah.
All right. Shake this guy up here. Now, let me give this a smell first.
Yeah, Keith said that he caught me doing the wet the cork flip, the Roy Duff special.
That's now known as the Roy Duff?
We should come up with the Duff flip. We're gonna call it the Duff flip. I Duff flipped because watching Roy, he does that a lot. So I got into the good habit of doing that with all my whiskeys now. Whenever I stop to pour, and I've been doing it with the hot sauce.
Yeah, what was the point there? Is to wet the cork slightly so that it comes out easier and you have less chance of breaking it.
Yeah. Okay, so I got the Queen Majesty, Scotch, Bonnet, and ginger.
Okay, so you're basically at habanero level there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
habanero.
Definitely smell the blueberries in this guy.
You know what I'll do for you?
What's that?
I'll take the bacon of hot sauce, and then I'll eat a ghost pepper to go along with your ghost pepper blueberry sauce.
Oh, the ghost pepper chips?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So let's get one of those ready.
Given the combo.
Yeah. All right. So schmear.
All right. So that's a decent amount of ghost chili sauce on there, I'd say. You can definitely smell it. You can see little bits of blueberry in there.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Cheers.
Cheers. I feel like this is one of those that's going to hit me. It's going to like build in heat.
Yeah, this one is building as well. It's spreading across my entire back half of my tongue.
Yeah. It's pretty hot, but not. Yeah, I expected more. I don't know.
No.
Maybe I just need to give it a minute.
Cool. All right. While you're giving it a minute, ask me a question. I'm gonna eat this hot ghost pepper thing.
All right. So you've become sort of known for your crazy T-shirts. Where did that start? Where did that come from?
Oh God.
Already? I think it's because of the dust.
It's the dust. Have you ever done the cinnamon challenge?
No.
Okay.
Oh, poor Vito.
My T-shirt thing. So I used to have a competition with my friends when we were in high school and university, as to who can find like the weirdest graphic T-shirts,
right,
and whatnot. So I oh God,
Daniel Treadwell's in the chat asking. I guess he just popped in. He said, "What did you eat?" It was a ghost pepper corn chip. Like
yeah, it was the paku.
Paki.
The hot. Anyway, yeah. So I have about like 30, 40 graphic T-shirts in my closet that I haven't worn for years that I just started wearing on the channel, and oh god, yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, how do you feel now about about the sauces you have coming up?
I don't know.
Not super great.
Whatever. I haven't tapped out yet, Jeremy. Not yet.
I think Vito's going to need a minute.
Yeah, sorry. Wade asked if the bag is different than the one chip challenge. People that have done the chip challenge and tried the bag say there's a bit of a difference, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, isn't that it's a Reaper? Carolina Reaper is the one chip deal.
Yeah, something like that. This one's the ghost pepper. Jeez, like at first it was the dust that gets you, because I was saying before the cinnamon challenge. My mouth is absolutely on fire right now. The cinnamon challenge, you take a spoonful of cinnamon, you put it in your mouth, and you try to eat it. Well, dumb me, when I was 19, I did that, and the cinnamon just completely covers your mouth, and you're dry as a bone.
Right.
And you're coughing up dust. That's what this felt like. Oh boy.
Yeah, you took one chip all in one bite too, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't.
Brutal.
So like it rested on my tongue, and then I bit it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
rough. Mine's still. I mean, it's still burning for me. It's just it never really reached a big spike like what I expected. I mean, I've had ghost chili salsas and stuff before, so I expected a little bit more. Maybe it's just, you know, the blueberry and stuff in this sauce kind of mellows it out a little bit. But whenever you're ready, we can move on, or you could just go to a question if you need a minute.
Okay. Well, actually, okay. Go back to the other one that we skipped.
Which one?
The one that you skipped. You gave me the choice between two, and I chose the ghost pepper one. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry.
Here?
I don't remember.
These are both they're both ghost chili.
Yeah, go do the other one now, and I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have another chip while I ask you the question.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, might as well make it entertaining, right?
Yeah, for the people.
Okay, let me quickly come up with a question.
There we go. All right, so this again is the Yellowbird ghost pepper condiment, which I think is the hottest one that they make, but solid amount right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay, so hold on. I got.
That's right. Adam said you can spot the Texan versus the Canadian on this stream.
Okay. When I came out of the escalator at the airport in Austin, and you saw how tiny I was in real life.
That's right.
What went through your head?
Went through my head. It was definitely, you were definitely just more like compact overall, not just short, just sort of like you know, like some people are really short, but like it's sort of disproportionate in a way, right? Like you're like shrunken down in every way. But like, you know, it looks like a regular person, but, it looks like a regular person, just smaller, right? All right, this one's definitely more hot. It's still not killing me. Like it's spicy for sure, and it lingers. That's kind of the worst thing about it, I think, is that it just sticks around and keeps burning and keeps burning.
Oh God! Ooh.
Oh, did we miss Rock Good Reviews in here?
Hey, oh, is that in?
Yeah.
Hey, Ed.
Said my mouth hurts just watching you guys. That's how pasty white I am. Hey, man, I think I'm a pale ginger, although right now I'm more of a red ginger. Whew. Yeah. So how are we going to make Brad pay for being absent here?
We'll get him because this is painful. I'm gonna bring him a whole bag of these chips.
Oh, I don't remember. I feel like I've had those chips before. I'm gonna have to seek them out and then see how hot I think it is compared to the sauce here.
I'm gonna bring you a bag if you can't find them. I'll bring you a bag when I come down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do carry them like at Whole Foods and whatnot here.
I'm in an excruciatingly high amount of pain right now.
Oh,
I'm so fucking on fire.
So Terry pointed out when I picked you up at the airport, we were already standing there with Ray, the one and only whiskey mariachi, and he made a comment about how you'd have to run around in the shower in order to get wet.
I forgot about that.
That's right.
What's funny is that the 2 days that I was there when we met Daniel Whittington, and I shook his hand and I just kind of looked up very slightly at him, and the only thing that went into my mind is, holy shit, I'm shorter than the Hobbit.
Which a lot of times when people meet Daniel, a lot of times when people meet Daniel, they're kind of surprised that he's like taller than they expected.
Well, when he stands next to Rex, anybody's kind of short.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I think I'm ready for.
Oh, Daniel Treadwell, he was saying those chips are made in Austin. Daniel Treadwell said that.
Are they?
Yeah, apparently. That makes sense. I've definitely seen that brand. So.
It should say somewhere on here, no?
Probably.
Hey, guess what? It's gluten-free.
Well, yeah, they're corn chips.
Well, for all those people that are... it literally says frighteningly from Austin, Texas.
Frighteningly.
Yeah. Okay. The next one for me is going to be the sauce that James Dennis gave me. I think it's a combination. Oh, there's seeds in this one too. I think this is a combination of habaneros and ghost chilies, if I'm not mistaken.
So is that the hottest thing you've ever had, or if not, what is it?
It's in terms of sauces. Sorry, 1 second.
Or just anything, I guess.
This is actually extremely tasty. But it is very, very hot. But I quickly in the chat, Mike from Ontario is saying that you need to sample the last dab. I'll bring it to the next gathering that we do. Okay, what's yours?
The last one I have in line here.
Oh, so that's your last one?
I actually have 5 more sitting over here because I bought just a ridiculous amount of hot sauce, but I can certainly grab another one, but this one should be the hottest.
Okay. Yeah, I got this one, and then I got the last dab, so the last dab will be the last one.
Yeah. All right. I can tell you about the spiciest thing that I've ever had.
Well, I kind of alluded to that question earlier when I said that when I had the blazing challenge from Buffalo Wild Wings. That was probably the worst I've ever been, because I went white and all that stuff. Like, it was not fun.
Gotcha.
But I put down three of those wings, so I do kind of have a little bit of a little badge of stupidity for that. So
Mine was the years ago, the Austin Hot Sauce Festival that they put on once a year downtown. We went around and tried all sorts of different hot sauces and salsas and stuff with like ghost chilies in it like this. And on the way out, there was a guy that had a booth with something called the Source. And it's like this tiny, it's not even sauce. It's like an extract, right? Like you're meant to put 2 drops in a pot of chili kind of deal, right? So they're handing out toothpicks of this stuff and putting a tiny little drop on the end of the toothpick. And this shit is black. It's like dark black, syrupy, just evil. It looks like concentrated evil, right? So we all got a toothpick with a little dot of the Source on the end of it. And then you just put it on your tongue, and then it seems not so bad at first, and then you swallow, and just holy shit. For the next 45 minutes straight, it's like the hottest thing you've ever had in your mouth.
That's ridiculous.
You can like feel it burning on the way down into your stomach. It's just brutal.
So would you say that instead of a Kentucky hug, that's a hell hug?
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's not like a food, right? You're not meant to eat this stuff. You're meant to like make other things spicy with it. So it was just kind of a stunt more than anything.
Because here's a question. Actually, no. Let's answer this as we're having this hot sauce. Literally, those chips changed my voice.
They did. So this one's weird, man. So this is a blend of black cherries, cranberries, Carolina Reaper peppers, and a splash of Kentucky bourbon.
This one I don't know, but the bacon's in there. It's scooping up a fair amount of the sauce.
There's actually on the ingredient list here. There's vanilla extract as well, and the funny thing is, aside from smelling like hot sauce, it smells like, you know, when you walk into an ice cream parlor and you smell like not only all of the ice cream, but then there's like vanilla wafer
when they're making the
cream cones. Yeah, like that malty vanilla kind of smell that you get from the ice cream cones being made.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this smells like, but with chilies.
Jason Unsworth said that those chips propelled Vito into puberty.
I think I just saw your beard get a little thicker because of that. Yeah.
Oh, good. It needs all the help it can get.
Well, it was time. I mean, you needed to come of age sometime. It's today you're a man.
Jesus, I can't even say. Wade Kander said those chips made Vito a man, a tiny, tiny man.
Tiny man.
All right. Is your vessel ready?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm getting it ready.
Okay.
I'm trying
I don't want to come down from my high and just keep on propelling hot sauce into this. And I'll ask the question as we both dive in.
Okay. So once again, there we go. This is Carolina Reaper sauce. I'm a little bit terrified right now, but hey, for the people.
For the people. For science.
For science. All right.
So Howard Kim asks, how much does BBS, burning butt syndrome, take into account when eating hot foods?
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely, this is going to be the spice so nice that you taste it twice. I'm a little bit disappointed so far, but let's see. I feel like it's going to sneak up on me. The first thing I got was all of the fruit and vanilla flavor. All of those kind of suggesting at an ice cream parlor stuff that I was describing. But I feel like it's going to sneak up on me, though. We'll see.
I'm going to answer the question. I don't think of it at all. I don't care about the next morning. I'm going to eat it, as evident about tonight. There was no need for me to, to get this much hot sauce and the chips, but I did it anyways.
Just to entertain people.
Just to test myself and to entertain people. Mainly to entertain people. Doing it for the likes.
Yeah. Do you think you're Wade suggesting we're going to have the squits?
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if it's gonna be that bad.
Our chat group's gonna be a freaking mess tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. How you guys doing?
It's a good thing. I will say this is a good thing that I have tomorrow off from work.
You do? I do not.
Yeah. So, okay. This one I placed it wrong. It was not hotter than the Scotch Bonnet sauce, but it's the tastiest one out of all of them.
Huh.
So far. Yeah, James, thank you for this because I put a couple of drops on my eggs in the morning. Just a couple of little dabs, just to kind of give it a little bit of kick. And yeah, it's really good. If I can get some more, I'm gonna bring some down.
This is super disappointing right here. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm for having a Grim Reaper and a giant red X on the front of this thing. Yawn. Elijah's Extreme Reaper sauce. What is this?
It's a dust sauce.
No, it isn't.
It's a dust sauce.
Gretchen has stuck a mystery container in front of me.
Yes.
It's death salsa.
That's ketchup. You know why? Because it smells disgusting. That's why. So yeah, you're hilarious.
I guess we should tell them. Josh hates ketchup.
Yeah.
He has an irrational hatred for ketchup. Don't even argue that it's not irrational. It's irrational.
Yeah. You know what? You wanna overwhelm the taste of whatever you put it on with just red sugar. Like it's like tomatoes soaked in sugar. It's too much, man.
Do it. I'm suffering here. You should suffer too.
See, but I just think that's gross. It's not going to make me suffer. I just don't like it. I'm going to try more of this Carolina Reaper, so I'm going to let it sit in the mouth a little bit here and see how that goes.
Okay, so, do you have another question for me?
Let's see.
If you do, I will take another chip.
I got to come up with one now.
Yeah. And responding to Don Selman. Yeah, Brad totally punked us. And he hasn't responded back to any of our messages either.
Whoops, guys, my internet broke. Oh, shucks. Guess I don't have to go eat hot shit on the internet with you guys now.
You have one?
I feel like I just got it's like the top of the bottle just didn't have enough chilies in it. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay. Yeah.
Finally.
Woo. Yep, that's pretty spicy.
Okay, for everyone in the chat, everyone ask a question. Josh will pick 2 questions to ask me, and I'll eat 2 more of these chips.
Yeah, we need to be fed material because we had this plan to do it's like they do on Hot Ones, right? Where they bring up pictures and you have to explain the pictures.
Yeah.
And then, well, Brad had all the pictures.
He also has all the software to put up the pictures.
I mean, I guess we could screen share and stuff, but we weren't prepared for that.
No.
We gave them all to Brad, so.
Okay.
Can we replace Vito with Ella? I mean, if she's feeling talkative, maybe.
Okay, so there's a couple of questions there.
Wow. Yeah, still,
I haven't done the last dab yet, Patrick. That's next.
It's not really that much hotter than the ghost pepper. It is.
It sneaks up on you.
Yeah, I mean it's hot, but just not that much hotter. Straight chilies next time, man. I don't know. This is kind of pushing it for me. I like hot food some, but not that much.
All right, there's no question. Guys, there should be some questions coming in from the chat. You guys,
Are you wearing mascara?
Do you want to see me suffer, or I can't put this back?
So I just shook this up really well.
Which one's that's the one you just had, right?
Yeah, I'm still just not that blown away by it.
I put it a bit too close to my mouth.
I see Jason Unsworth is in there. We saw him the other week at Wizard Academy and was generous enough to give us a little bit of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, which was great.
Ooh, heard good things about that one.
Yeah, tasty stuff. Ooh. Terry Dolan asks if you are wearing mascara.
Okay, let me eat this and.
Jeez. Here I am on my third dose of Carolina Reaper sauce, trying to make it hot.
No, I'm not wearing mascara.
The people really. Whew. All right, I'm gonna give this one more go before I give up on it. Really kicking my ass.
Okay, I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
What's the hottest, most alcohol-forward whiskey you have ever tried?
Most alcohol forward?
Yeah.
Other than like a new make, I guess would technically not be whiskey then. Yeah. That's done it. Most alcohol forward. I'm gonna have to say probably True Blue cast strength from, was it last year's? I think it was last year's. Balcones True Blue cast strength, because it was like 68% alcohol. Why am I being handed a spoon?
So I saw someone mention in the chat to bring you a spoon. I don't remember who it was. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yeah. Wait a minute. I forget my answer to this. I answered this question directly to you, Terry. No, it is a sandwich. No, it's weird. It's a sandwich, panini sort of hybrid, because the sandwich is two pieces of bread, but a panini has you cut the bread in the center and then open it, like butterfly it, and then you put the meat inside.
Sure. So
it's like it's a upwards panini sandwich. So yeah, it's a sandwich. We should make the flow chart, like sandwich, and then see how it branches.
The family tree of sandwiches.
My favorite question, like ridiculous. Oh God, no! Please, no hiccups. My favorite too silly question is a SpongeBob thing. Is Patrick Star goes, is mayonnaise an instrument? There's all these, like, do you know anything about music? And it's like, is mayonnaise an instrument? That's my favorite line.
So is a hot dog a taco though? I feel like a hot dog is not a taco.
No, well, it's a fat taco, because the hot dog bun is just a fatter version of a taco shell, just made a little bit differently with different things.
I feel like what like a taco is more like flat and then folded. Oh, okay. So we're being called out here as the bread that I'm using dulls the heat, which I can see that. That's fair. That's fair. And the bacon fat also dulling the heat.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, because you've had all your sauces, I haven't had my last sauce yet.
Mm-hmm.
So let me have my last sauce, which is the last dab, and then if we want to go back, which I guess we might as well, and spoon spoon hot sauces, not each other. That's for later.
Do tortillas have yeast? No, I don't believe so. They're not.
Come on. Oh, God.
Did we lose him? Oh, now he's back.
No, I'm back. Okay, so last dab.
You just let me know when you're ready to spoon over there, Vito.
All right, here. Can the people see that? Okay. The last dab is thick. Yes, it is. It's a bit chunky. All
so
right.
thick.
I'm going to answer the question. If you had to fight a bear or a leopard, which would you choose and why? From Ed at Rock Gut Reviews. If you haven't subscribed or taken a look at his stuff, go take a look at their channel. It's really fun. Okay, last dab. Cheers.
Been really curious about this one.
I think it's really funny. So anyways, my tongue's already on fire. Oh, my God. If you had to fight a bear or leopard, which would you choose and why? It doesn't matter which one because I'm so wee. I'm not gonna win. But if I had to choose, a bear, because I'm struggling to even eat. Oh my God.
Gonna be okay over there? You're gonna make it. I believe in you. So it was leopard or bear?
Leopard or bear? A bear.
Leopard or a bear?
I may be able to outrun a bear.
Yeah, but the question wasn't can you outrun? It's the question which one would you fight? I don't know, man.
Bear.
I still feel like a bear's more slow.
I'll throw whiskey.
So, like you could maybe like get a stick and impale the bear. You gonna make it? You gonna be okay? There you go. Got some carrots. And carrots, ranch, and chocolate milk.
The combination of champions and professionals. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. I feel for you, but I'm also enjoying it at the same time. Okay. So the spoon was suggested for me. And yeah, I don't want to eat like a full tablespoon of this stuff. That'd be ridiculous. But that was a fair challenge that the bread was dulling the heat. I'll take that. That's fair enough. This is probably going to be killer right here. It still smells like that ice cream parlor deal, though. I think that's part of the deal with this sauce. Is it's like I actually really like it from that perspective. It tastes good, and it's not just killing me for as hot as I thought it was going to be. So this is a sauce that I would actually use, right? It's not like something where I just bought it because it was stupid spicy, and I would actually use this and it's tasty. But just in terms of blowing my face off, though, it's just not really getting the job done. But we'll see.
Oh God. Oh, my body.
My mind is telling me no. My body.
Oh God.
Don's concerned about you, man. Are you home alone by yourself?
I'll be honest. I'm really dizzy right now.
Oh no. Oh man. So I like Wade's question. Would you rather have another spoonful of the last dab or go on a date with somebody that the group picks out for you?
Dab.
That was instant. No hesitation.
But I don't trust you, fucker. Oh my god. I'm tingly.
Yeah, it's gonna tingle on the way out too, man.
I feel like I just ran a marathon. What did I even have that on? Did I have that on a piece of bacon? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was on bacon.
I don't remember, man.
It's so hot. It was a mind eraser.
It's mind altering. It's like,
oh shit. Yeah, so I don't know if I was just like numbed to it a little bit or what, but this
you have no soul. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, I mean they say that about gingers.
I'm spooning it. Okay, James, you've convinced me. I'll go get a spoon.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Poor Vito. I think honestly, I feel like this Yellowbird ghost pepper condiment was really the most brutal. Maybe I'll try a bit of that just in solidarity with Vito. If he goes and gets a spoon and does the last dab. James talked him into it. My nose is running a little bit now. It's hot, but ugh. Did you ever do the Queen's Majesty or whatever it's called?
Yeah, the Scotch Bonnet one, right?
Yeah.
And also, I had to don a hat
to absorb the sweat.
No, this is my Whittington hat.
Oh, look at that!
It's gonna give me Sami powers to get through this last spoon.
the hot sauce Sami powers.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So I did a spoonful of this Reaper sauce, and it still is just not killing me. So I'm gonna go back to what I thought was the hottest one of the bunch, and do some of that with you.
Okay. Okay. So if I don't make any more reviews,
if Vito dies tonight
or show up, it's been a pleasure knowing you. Okay, so there you go. There's the little dab in there, but hold on, I gotta pour some more chocolate milk because actually, you know what? That helped quite a lot.
Terry, if I mixed it with ketchup, that would turn down the heat, wouldn't it? Thereby defeating the purpose. Do you have a last dab with Carolina Reaper? I don't have the last dab, unfortunately.
And I don't have Carolina Reaper. So who said that? John Hughes. John Hughes, don't make an enemy out of me right now. Okay, so okay, here's the question.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, here's the question. How long, and this is for everyone in the chat as well, how long do I have to go before taking any sort of drink or ranch or whatever after ingesting the spoon?
So here's the deal is that the longer that you hold off, the more of like a chili pepper high you're going to get, right?
So, okay, I'm going with John. John from Austin says 30 seconds. Wade, I don't like you right now. You know what? Fine, because everyone's going over a minute. I'll do a minute.
1 minute? All right.
Yeah, I'll do 1 minute.
Jesus Christ! Everybody wants me to eat ketchup. I'll eat ketchup. It's just nasty, and I just don't like it. There's some ketchup. Whatever.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
Ew. Oh look! It tastes like sugary tomato paste.
I'm gonna bring you some Canadian ketchup. It's better.
How is Canadian ketchup's different?
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry. Don't you worry about it.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I hate this. Okay, we're gonna do a minute.
Okay.
Right? You'll
Yeah.
time me?
Sure.
Okay.
I have a timer on my phone.
Just because I might not be able to contain myself.
Vito's
How long have we been going, by the way?
gonna explode. It's 10:22, so
We've been going
probably
for
about an hour.
70 minutes. So
Yeah.
okay, this will be the last one, and then we'll do a Shag Marry Kill hot sauce edition. And I guess we'll finish it off with the fiddly bits and go from there.
All right, so I have a stopwatch up on my phone, Hill.
Okay.
Big heaping spoonful of what? Ketchup? Jeez. Okay, whatever. After I do this hot sauce, though.
Okay.
You ready? I'm going to combine. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to combine the two hottest. That's what
The
I'm
two
going to do.
hots?
Huh?
You're gonna combine the two hots?
Yeah, just for the hell of it. I'm going to do half Reaper, half Ghost Chili. A live blend.
While you do that, Brad finally got to us. Still no internet. The service provider says they've had a bunch of complaints in the area looking into it, but no ETA. I'm annoyed and going to kill things for a while in a game.
AKA, I didn't want to eat hot sauce on the internet.
Everyone that's on the Tribe Facebook page, go there and publicly shame Brad.
Just spam the hell out of him.
Yeah. All right. So once again, there's my spoon. Really, the only way of eating this is to the downward face the spoon and smear it all over my tongue, which I'm not really happy about.
That would be the correct way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, you could back out now.
No, I'm not gonna back out.
See, but this is how you get used to it.
All right.
You ready?
I want to make sure you hit that timer because
all right.
I don't trust you.
Aw. Here's my timer.
All right. Go ahead.
Describe what you're feeling right now.
It feels like my lips are on fire.
Oh, did you get it on your lips?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
My eyes are watery.
Oh, the hat's gone. I just know. I where'd it go? It flew off. So shag, marry, kill. I like this suggestion. Of the hot sauces, which do you shag? Which do you marry? Which do you kill?
I shag James. I shag the homemade. I kill the hot ones. No, I married James. I kill hot ones. I shag the hot ones, the Frank's Red Hot. Has it been a minute yet?
Minute 18. Look at that.
Bastard.
I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it just slams the chocolate milk.
Oh, God.
That's true. The chat's telling you, Vito, remember, you're not supposed to use it as lubricant.
No, that was a porcus infernum. Oh, God.
Well,
is there blood in my nose?
Oh, surely not. All right. do a shag, marry, kill in my hot sauces. I guess in terms of like shagability, I'm gonna have to go. This one was the most unique, even though it really didn't kick my ass like I expected it to. It's definitely the most unique, the most sort of exotic tasting. So, and shag the Elijah's Extreme Reaper sauce. I would marry probably. You know what? I'd marry this jalapeno condiment because this is something like I could use it on a wide variety of foods, and it doesn't overwhelm or anything like that. It's not. It just gives a little bit of kick, but a nice flavor. I feel like could go, with a lot of different stuff. And then I'd probably kill this ghost pepper and blueberry because it had this funky sort of like overcooked fruit. Like if you had fresh blueberry juice and then you just cooked it a lot and it starts to get on sort of a nasty like vegetable sort of aroma to it. So I really didn't like the flavor or the smell of this one that much. So there you go.
I can't hear a single thing you're saying.
That's okay. Even after the milk?
I'm in so much pain. There's no more milk. I drank it all.
Oh no. You have more milk in the house?
I hate everything right now.
Your buddy Whiskey in the Six, he's suggesting that you try a whiskey to put out the fire. Where's your dedication? You gonna give in? Supposedly that's the remedy.
No whiskey.
No whiskey. I like it. We're testing him.
No whiskey.
All right. Seems like you're calming down a little bit now.
I do not feel good. Oh God. All right.
While you're recovering, I could try one of these other ones. So I got this one brand that's like a creamy hot sauce, and they were all I tried a tiny bit of each one of those, and they were all kind of gross. And then I got a Serrano hot sauce, but really that should be just barely above jalapeno heat. But then I got this other one that I'm really curious to try. So I'll give this a little bit of a go. This is also Dallas. So this is made in Dallas. Frankie V's Spooky White sauce.
That's slightly racist, I feel.
It's got this little lady on there, a little skull lady on there. So
yeah, I don't. My hands are numb right now.
Your hands?
Yeah,
radiated.
My left hand went numb, and my left leg shaking really uncontrollably.
Vito, are you having a stroke? All right, let's give this guy a go. Whoa, that's a lot. It's kind of watery. Okay.
Oh boy, that's not fun. James, I hate you. This is all your fault.
It is James's fault, isn't it?
It's always James's fault. He always gets you in your most vulnerable moments.
That doesn't sound good. Yeah, I'm good with it, James. This one's smelling like the vinegar, the overly vinegary thing that I don't really like, but I'll give it a go. Yeah, like vinegary and sour. Yeah, I don't like the flavor of that one really at all. And it's certainly not as hot.
I don't think my left leg is shaken like this ever.
You're like a dog that's like dreaming he's running.
Yeah. Okay. Let's end this.
Okay.
go ahead. Your fiddly bit for the week.
Oh man, I wasn't even prepared.
I said that.
Huh?
I said it earlier.
I said, yeah, I know. I wasn't even prepared. Fiddly bit. My fiddly bit would be to don't eat ketchup because it's disgusting.
Was that the ketchup that you had?
Yes, this is Pete.
I'm bringing you real ketchup.
Well, I mean, I've had I've had other ketchups, but this is from P. Terry's local burger joint. But eat better condiments. That's my suggestion for life. What about you?
What is my fiddly bit for the week? Don't do this. Yeah, don't do this. What? Okay. So recommendation. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling here. So I've been watching this YouTube channel called How to Drink for quite a while now, and I really enjoy his stuff. I've made a couple of his cocktails; they're really good. I've never had one that's been bad, and his production value is through the roof.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it doesn't come close to our production value, but it's pretty close. I'm sure we were his inspiration,
of course.
But go check his channel out if you guys haven't already. It's a lot of fun. He's nerdy and just down to earth. His videos are fun, and yeah. I made for New Year's Eve. I made he released a butterbeer episode last week. That's like butterbeer, like Harry Potter butterbeer.
Mm-hmm.
But he used like a really old recipe, like from like some housemaid's cookbook or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I made that for New Year's Eve with some of my friends, along with some other stuff that we all sort of came together and made. It did not come out good, and that's probably because I'm shit at doing measuring, and you needed to do some measuring for that one.
Sure.
Whenever I cook, I just sort of dump like a whole bunch of stuff in and whatever, and then it just meal.
Right.
So
a lot of cooking you can get away with that.
Yeah. So
not with baking.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of messed up, but I'm gonna try it again and give it a shot. But yeah, go check out his stuff. I was gonna say something also.
I'm getting some more condiment questions in here. Am I a mayo and fries guy? Not so much. Like if there was like if there's like a garlic, some kind of fancy aioli type thing in a restaurant, then yeah, I'll have a bit of that on fries. That's okay. But generally I'm kind of a nothing on fries guy.
Also, before I forget, for everybody, I'm gonna be on Eric Waite's channel next Friday for a live stream with him.
Next week Friday,
next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
If that's another channel to check out. He is both a wine and whiskey sommelier. His videos are pretty entertaining. Yeah, go to if you guys feel like seeing me not in pain, which would be kind of nice, So, but yeah, go check out his channel. Join us next Friday night. Also, this is housekeeping. We are not going to be doing this every Wednesday night.
That's right. Yeah. I totally forgot to mention that. And all confusion.
We are going to a bi-weekly stream. We decided to do this because it gives us a lot more time to kind of pump out some more produced content.
Yep, we wanted to work on that stuff, and that seems to be a pretty regular schedule for folks that do regular live streams, like Akavite. He does it every other week, and just gives us more time to come up with things to talk about and work on other projects for the channel and stuff like that.
Yeah. So hand in hand with that, thanks to everyone for watching, taking the time to watch some of our content. We really appreciate the view, you guys watching and commenting. We want to kind of cater and evolve. So a lot of stuff, you've noticed that I've changed my music a couple of times, and some other stuff. Josh and Brad are going to be putting out more content soon, but I've been evolving my videos steadily. So, really appreciate the continued feedback and everything like that. So keep it coming. Keep watching our stuff. If you enjoy it, it's not going to force you guys, but we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's I think it's gone farther than we ever thought it would. So
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Also, go on the tribe page and shame Brad for everyone watching.
Brad shaming. I think it's already been happening, actually.
Yeah, we're gonna come up and So, okay. Let's call it a night. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully this was entertaining. I'm gonna go and curl up in a ball now.
And hopefully Vito doesn't die.
Yeah, that would kind of be a shame. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys. Here's to a fun-filled, happy and healthy 2019. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
And here's to having whiskey for the show next time.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of whiskey next time. We're going to catch up.
Have a good night, guys.
Sriracha.